all the time, we will have consultations with potential prospects or clients with us, or we will have consultations with current clients or past clients who come to us and say, okay, I've got my CRM set up, I've loaded in my clients, I've got a brand new email account or any account I haven't really used. I want to take advantage of the current leads and prospects in my database. I've got all of these emails. Let's push a button and let's go and email all of them right now. I want to see who's ready to buy or sell. That is not a good strategy, and I am going to share why. So, a post last month from Alex Shakov, an email deliverability expert who I've gotten to know over the past several months and years. Actually, no, I shouldn't have said several months, several years, is prompted me to create this video. So he recently shared in a post that you never want to batch email, send a mass newsletter out of the blue if you've never sent emails to a lot of people, to a large list before. You need to warm your list ahead of time and warm it up for at least 4 weeks, a little bit at a time. If you send emails all of a sudden out of the blue and your volume spikes by at least 30% than your normal sending pattern, it will automatically trigger spam filters. Your emails will automatically go into spam, and your domain reputation with your email and IP addresses will end up on block lists. So the post that Alex shared recently was that the mail providers that were receiving the email that he was monitoring were like Gmail and Outlook. They were monitoring the sending behavior and they saw an unusual spike. They thought that the email domain got compromised, which can happen. And the result was that the reputation tanked and all of the emails just stopped sending, period. And that is not something you want to see happen. So when we have conversations with clients and they say, okay, well now like let's figure out a way to like batch email and batch apply, bulk apply drip campaigns to these people. That's even worse than just like batch sending a newsletter, because now you're talking about sending continual emails over and over again to cold leads. Even if they were opt-in leads, don't even talk about like just a random purchase list of leads that never opted in, but to opt-in leads, cold leads that you haven't talked to, let alone you haven't been doing this historically. If email providers see a sudden spike, they're going to assume that your domain and your email got compromised, then your email reputation is destroyed. And when we have this conversation with agents, they struggle to understand this. And this is part of a big reason why we don't offer this service. This is something we used to offer until we were educated by trial by fire. We were educated by the fact that this happened. We didn't know, the agent didn't know, and we both learned our lesson that you don't do this because their email reputation got destroyed. And once that happened, we said, okay, we're never doing that again. And then I learned more over the years thanks to Alex. So warm up your domain. What I mean by that, if you haven't watched the webinar I did a month ago, I'll put that in the below in this caption or description for that webinar teaching for how to warm up your email domain slowly for email newsletters or batch emails and Follow Up Boss. But you definitely don't want to, there are some workarounds, even though Follow Up Boss doesn't currently allow you to bulk apply or mass apply drip campaigns. You definitely don't want to bulk apply to like a database of 50,000 people. I would say if you are going to do that, only do it to opt-in leads that are warm, people you've talked to. Only do like 100 at a time and then maybe 200 and slowly ramp up versus just a ton at a time. When clients hire us to do that, because we offer that as a service, our max cap for all time forever is 10,000 leads, and we never go above that because of the high risk. Once you get in spam and you hurt your email reputation, it's really hard to get out of spam. And that's when you would have to hire someone like Alex to fix your problem. And that is a very hard problem to fix, aka an expensive problem to fix. And you don't want to get there. So I will link to that teaching webinar if you missed it. And if you're looking for professional help, Alex is the person you want to work with and talk to. So if you've never worked with Alex or talked to Alex before, I will put a link to his website as well. His website is sh.consulting.